3.3 Rules of the Air. In order to safely share airspace with other airspace users, pilots have the responsibility of ensuring separation from other aircraft. This is the case in all classes of airspace, including airspace for which separation services are provided by the air traffic service provider. To support this responsibility, the Chicago Convention 1944 established rules of the air as follows. Right-of-way. Pilots shall ensure they avoid passing over, under or across the flight path of other aircraft. The pilot in command of an aircraft that has the right-of-way must maintain its heading and speed, but nothing shall relieve the pilot in command from the responsibility of taking such action as will best avert a collision. Rules for the prevention of collision. 1. Where two aircraft are on converging headings at approximately the same height, the aircraft that has the other on its right shall give way, except that. 1.1. Power-driven heavier-than-air aircraft shall give way to airships, gliders, and balloons. 1.2. Airships shall give way to gliders and balloons. 1.3. Gliders shall give way to balloons, and 1.4. Power-driven aircraft shall give way to aircraft that are seen to be towing other aircraft or objects. 2. Where two aircraft are approaching head-on, or approximately so, and there is a danger of collision, Student Handbook version 1.0, each shall alter its heading to the right. 3. An aircraft that is being overtaken has the right-of-way, and the overtaking aircraft, whether climbing, descending, or in horizontal flight, shall keep out of the way of the other aircraft by altering its heading to the right. No subsequent change in the relative positions of the two aircraft shall absolve the overtaking aircraft from this obligation until it is entirely passed or clear. 4. An overtaking aircraft shall not pass the aircraft that is overtaking by diving or climbing. 5. An aircraft in flight, or operating on the ground or water, shall give way to other aircraft landing or on final approach to land. 6. When two or more heavier-than-air aircraft are approaching an aerodrome for the purpose of landing, aircraft at the greater height shall give way to aircraft at the lesser height, but the latter shall not take advantage of this rule to cut in front of another that is on final approach to land, or overtake that aircraft. 7. Notwithstanding anything contained in the above rule, power-driven heavier-than-air aircraft shall give way to gliders. 8. An aircraft that is about to take off shall not attempt to do so until there is no apparent risk of collision with other aircraft. 9. The pilot in command of an aircraft must give way to another aircraft that is compelled to land. Operating near other aircraft. The pilot in command of an aircraft must not fly the aircraft so close to another aircraft as to create a collision hazard. The pilot in command of an aircraft must not operate the aircraft on the ground in such a manner as to create a hazard to itself or to another aircraft. Formation flying. A pilot must not fly an aircraft in formation if each of the following requirements is not satisfied. Each of the pilots in command is authorized, under Part 61 of CASR, to fly in formation, and b. The formation is pre-arranged between the pilots in command, and c. The formation flight is conducted either under the visual flight rules by day, or under an approval given by CASR. Responsibility of flight crew to see and avoid aircraft. When weather conditions permit, the flight crew of an aircraft must, regardless of whether an operation is conducted under the instrument flight rules or the visual flight rules, maintain vigilance so as to see and avoid other aircraft.